What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Back in the days when I was a teenager, before I had status and before I had a pager, you could find the abstract. Listening to hip-hop, my pops used to say it reminded him of bebop. I said, well, Daddy, don't you know that things go in cycles? Way the Bobby Brown is just amping like Michael. It's all expected, things are for the looking. If you got the money, quest is for the booking. Come on, everybody, let's get with the fly mode. Still got room on the truckload of black gold. Listen to the rhyme to get a mental picture of this black man, black woman picture. Why do I say that? Cause I gotta speak the truth, man. Doing what we feel for the music is the proof. And planet on the ground, the act is so together. Bonafide strong, you need leverage to sever. The unit, yes the unit called the Jazz is delivering each year an LP filled with street goods. You can find it on your rack in your record store. If you get the record, say your thoughts are adored and appreciated. Cause we're ever so glad we made it. We work hard, so we gotta thank God. Dishing out the plastic, do the dance till you're spastic. If you diss, it gets drastic. Listen to the rhyme, cause it's time to make gravy. If it moves your booty, then shake it, baby. All the way to Africa, aka the motherland. Stick out the left, then I'll ask for the other hand. That's the right hand, black man. Only if you are noted as my man. If I get the credit, then I think I deserve it. If you fake news, don't fix your mouth to word it. Get in the zone of positivity, not negativity. Cause we gotta strive for longevity. If you buy Chuck, what's in that? What? A pair of Nike size 10 and a half. Yeah, we gotta make moves. Never ever ever do the fake moves. We gotta make moves. Never ever ever do the fake moves. We gotta make moves. Never ever ever do the fake moves. We gotta make moves. Never ever ever do the fake moves.
Time is a symbol of mercy to see. Drifting toward an average of nothingness until it can be retarded for its own destiny. Time is an inanimate object, praying and praying and praying with no justification for belief. Time is dancing, luring away all memories of a past.
We gotta be a winner all the time. Can't fall prey to a hip-hop crime. With the dope raps and dope tracks, we move blocks. From the fly girlies to the hardest of the rocks. Musically, the quest is on the rise. We own these excursions, so you must realize that continually I'll pop my Zulu. If you don't like it, get off the Zulu tip. So what can you do in the times which exist? You can't fake moves on your brother or your sis, but if your sis is a brother is a jerk, leave them both alone and continue with your work. Whatever it may be in today's society, everything is fair, at least that's how it seems to me. You must be honest and true to the next. Don't be phony and expect one not to flex. Especially if you rhyme, you have to live by the pen. Your man is your man, then treat him like your friend. All it is the code of the streets. So listen to the knowledge being.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Oakland Athletics going up against the New York Mets. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us here. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good. So
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started. On the hill here today, Zach Wheeler.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Okay, all set to go. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Ricky Henderson. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, throw is offline, and he's got a double.
He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and hold off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Here's the second baseman. 2 for 10 in the series. Fought off foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Now it's Marcus Semien, looking pretty good at the plate. He's 4 for 10 in the series. Right through there for a strike. Man at second.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, Rosario. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now the DH, Chris Davis. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Line drive, that's a base hit. Heading for the plate. He will score, and the A's have moved out in front. 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Mark Canham in the dirt, and it's 1-0.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
And a pitch. And a foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The 1-1. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 1 out. And 1 fouled off. 2-2. And the righty deals. Just missing there. And that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. Double steal. Up the middle. And that chance handled. No shot at the double play with the runners going. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Ricky Henderson.
And look, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. When he gets his foot down on time, consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he spurs up the baseball a lot.
Here's Matt Olson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Simeon, the runner at third. Davis on at second with 2 down. Hard hit right side. Kiorme to first. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. And we're back. And our starting pitcher here today, Trevor Cahill.
Look, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. If he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Now it's the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. The pitch. There's a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And here it comes. That one out to right. Canna makes the catch. One down. Here's the Mets lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Foul ball. The Athletics leading by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That's in there. That is strike 2. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Jorge Posada, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two outs, base is empty. This ball's chopped on the ground. Simeon toss over to first. That's the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 1 inning in the books here. It's the A's 1 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ripped to short. And quickly one away in the second.
The catcher, number 20.
And now here's the A's catcher. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And now the center fielder, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Out to center, on the move. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the A's 1 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the inning. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Siggy.
It didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Right through there for a strike. Kicks and deals. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground, right side. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. They just kind of rolled over on it a little bit. Sometimes those can find a hole and hit you enough.
Jay Bruce now at the plate. Not close with that one. Ball 1. In there at the knees for a strike. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitchers umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, boo. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
That one pulled foul. One and 2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. Tying run and scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now there's a bullet down the line. Could be extra bases. Alonso is waved home. Now he stops and he's able to get back in the third.
A swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Up now for the Mets. Golden opportunity right here. First offering and it just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Infield comes in now.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 1-1. Popped up. And there's one away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. The ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Here's the left fielder.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
And fouled off. Conforto at third. Bruce at second with one away. On the ground to the left. Chapman throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Austin Jackson up now for the Mets.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Second and third, 2 down. That one down the line, and that hits off the base. Fires to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as they take the lead. 2 runs coming.
He was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ahmed Rosario up now for the Mets. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. In the air, left side. Henderson moves under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 3 and the A's 1. Back here in Queens, new inning getting started. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Ricky Henderson. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a miss. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Now the number 2 hitter, he's a guy who does it all.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boo, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. The A's trailing by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that skips in the dirt. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And that's in the dirt.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That's off the mark, and the count's full. Hard ground ball, base 9. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here is Marcus Semien. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Posada too late with the throw. This to third, right. Gets to first, and Semien is out. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Chris Davis. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. one ripped. He's got it, and that is that. One left for Oakland, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Luis Guillorme.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning is so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Now here's the switch inning power threat. Jorge Posada grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a miss, strike one. Posada, multi-time All-Star, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Next pitch is downstairs. One down, base is empty. This one chopped up the middle. Simeon gathers and throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The first baseman,
Two outs, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. And that takes care of Alonso. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly as the lead remains 3-1. On to the fourth. And now the right fielder, Mark Canha.
Mark Canha.
And a pitch. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And he deals. Not even close there. Now 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. And now Matt Olson up to hit. And the 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Ouch, that one drilled him. He's in there. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
So man aboard, and here is Matt Chapman. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And the pitch.
One ball.
Outside.
Strike.
Going to count 1-2. Right-hander kick steals. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the pitch. And that's outside. And the count is even 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And caught on the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Fly to left his first time. This to center field. Jackson settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. The A's strand one, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go, bottom 4. And now Michael Conforto. Cahill back to work. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Left-hand hitter waits. Clobbered to right field. Way back. That'll fire up the dugout. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you can hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It's like BP all over again.
Jay Bruce, the next to hit. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one pushed foul.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting, third base.
And next for the Mets, David Wright. Flied out his first time. And that one off the outside edge. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss
1-1.
as he was out front that time. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, number 52.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder grounded out his first time up.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score from here going forward. There's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Clips the outside corner. 0-2 now.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Hot shot to third. Throw on to Olsen. What a play. Inning over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 4-1. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, number 25.
Number 25.
The wind and the pitch. That one ripped left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the power speed combo. Ricky Henderson, 1 for 2. First pitch misses.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Righty to the plate. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Jackson moving under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, number 19.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run from third.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. He swings and fouls one off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Way outside, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the A's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for New York, Austin Jackson. The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes it's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel.
Runner takes off. Strike you there. For the second, he's safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Popped up. Under it. Calls it in, 2 away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Posada in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. And it's 1-1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Man on second, 2 down. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires are looking at him.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. They extend their lead as their runner scores from second. It's 5-2.
Well done, drives in the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So nice job to use that big hole and get himself a win.
Here's Pete Alonso. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Posada, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
And a base hit up the middle. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Trevor Cahill out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Liam Hendricks out of the bullpen.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 5 and the A's 2. Back here in Queens, here's some real power at the plate. Chris Davis. The pitch. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That one felt good. His 27th home run of the season. It's 5-3. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's a big power threat. Mark Canha. Out to short. Sends it to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Olson, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 30 years old now, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
One down, base is empty. Little chopper rolls foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Sing, you talked about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
2 down. The 6th. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Hey, oh, never gonna go. Hey, oh, never, no, no. It's alright. Now we're never gonna live that way. We'll keep on.
Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the DH, Jay Bruce. And here it comes. Ground ball, Olson. And he handles it himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 5.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Up the middle. That's a hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
That's to third. Whips it across. That's the second out.
Center field, number 16.
Now it's going to be Austin Jackson.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And that's in there at the knees.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Slider misses outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Laid the plate, not in time. He's safe. It's 6-3.
Makes himself up and off the line. I can watch base hits like that one all day long, and so can every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Back to the top of the Rosario, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
That one to first. Oh, nice stop at first. And very nicely done for the out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Citi Field. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in for Oakland, number 20. The right-hander back to work. And there's a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. That one off the mark. And the count even 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Paul Sewald, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Lugo getting cranked up as well. Righty delivers. And 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Next pitch inside, and the count is 2-2. Swung on, belted. Jackson ranging back. Up against the wall, and brings it in.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
And now the center fielder. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Left field. And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
On the ground. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. He decides to hold on to it, and they can't get the out. So 2 down. Gil Halter up next for the A's. Wheeler with a throw over. Henderson back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
He's going.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike.
No ball.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
Two outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Dunks one into left. Around third. He'll score easily. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You had a run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Zach Wheeler won't go any further. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Paul Sewald.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Two outs, runner at first. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Marcus Semien. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that'll do it. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Guillorme. Hendricks back to work.
Whoa.
And takes low for
One
ball
ball.
one.
No strike.
Right through there for a strike. Tap back to the mound. Throw on to Olsen. One up, one down.
Good slider
Now
inside right there.
catcher.
Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. And now time is called as we'll get a visit to the mound. 2 relievers just got up to throw out there in the bullpen. On the line, base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And at first, Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. And there's the strike. Man at first, one away. And the slider just misses. Chopped left side. Now a jump throw. Awesome play there.
Right fielder, number 8, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will climb in. He's already homered here in this one. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Edwin Jackson.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He scores, and they take a 3-run lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next is the designated hitter, Jay Bruce. Olsen handles the chance, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 7-4. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Leading off for the Athletic.
The pitch. Out to short. Rosario tosses across the first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Mark Canha up next for the A's. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That's towards center. Rosario running hard after it. Makes the grab on the run. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Matt Olson.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Ball 1 there. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And they're chipping away. It's 7-5.
Jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two down, nobody on. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back. His 22nd homer of the year. It's 7-6.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Seth Lugo gets the ball now.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Seth Lugo.
And now here's the A's catcher. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Bounced out to short. To first. And that is the inning. 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 7-6 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, David Wright.
Third baseman.
And a pitch. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the left fielder. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1 ball, no strike.
There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he swings through that one.
1 and 2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Out to short, Simeon. And a couple of quick outs.
The center fielder, Austin Jackson.
So up next for New York, Austin Jackson.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. Tapped softly on the ground. Simeon fires to first on the run. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Mets as they still lead by 1 at 7-6. A.J. Ramos on the pitch here.
Good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. These numbers are excellent.
1-run game. Here's the center fielder. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Out towards right center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little hope for the win, just not enough.
Ricky Henderson up next for the A's.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie and run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And a swing and a miss.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Next pitch is outside. A 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. And the right-hander deals. And another ball.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 3. Hill Halter in the on-deck circle for the A's. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Looking to get the tying run on base. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the righty deals. Hard ground ball, base now.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
One down. Next up for the A's, Hill Halter. Known for his lead. Ricky on the move. Pitch way inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run. well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
So the tying run at second. Swings through that.
Fine pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now. And you see this offense doing it one player to the next. Showing a lot of fight right now. And they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Jackson sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Running tags at second.
The batter, number 3,
So they're down to their final out. And the batter now, Marcus Semien, trying to deliver as the hero.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They're playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
For the victorious New York Mets, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 5 runners on base. For the Athletics, 6 runs on 11 hits. No errors, they left 6 runners on base.
Best stay with a crib, bro. I don't know about you,
Long,
round here
3 hours
everything
and
lethal.
37
Whether it's
minutes.
drawing or lose, none of my friend them give up.
Let's do it. Ain't come here to talk it out, let's get into it. Froze up, now you frozen, you should've blew it. Told you you can't with us, you should've knew it. Yeah, we gon' do the most, yes. Foot all on they flesh, yes. Oh, you wanted to ghost it now. Made it out alive, I'm blessed. Leave one other guys now. We was taught to ride together. Get put down wherever. We gon' ride forever.
Daddy, daddy, we came to start it. Bring the paper for the pressure, wrap 'em up like origami, yo. Daddy, daddy, we came to start it. It's pepper if they ever want a problem in this party, yo. Yo. Yo, don't mind in the middle of the battlefield. Don't mind going out like that. But guess what, man's out in the battlefield. Black bandana got no white flags. But I'm devilish, I walk with a trident. Make every move in silence. Champion team full of migrants. Make every fly like pilots.
They do what he say, I run mine. Anytime, every time I'm front line. Yeah, I ain't going outside not one time. Boy, better not cross that front line. Head up, it's on, no high five. Straight to it, no talking, that's my kind. You handle that, let him drive. When it come to this stuff, I'm top 5.
Daddy, daddy, we came to start it. Bring the paper for the pressure, wrap 'em up like origami, yo. Daddy, daddy, we came to start it. It's pepper if they ever want a problem in this party. Yo.
Let's do it.
Battle of the baddest. Only one of us are leaving.
Bro, I gotta get sponsored by Elderberry, bro. The literal plant, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the guy I heard self-defense, baby. He got some money. Ready. Shows, where they at? Sold out. To the world. Get the bag, get the money. Your mom, she still love it. Never wife, I love the money. Out in San Diego with some boys. 3 days no sleep, can't keep boys. Hold up. Real short, real stout, no teacup. I ain't even gon' no prenup. Planner, Mr. Peanut. Got chill. Contacts, I don't wanna see it. Splash on them, I'ma pay it. I called her, I guarantee you. My whole deposit zebra. Delicious, fictitious. Gravy so clean, you should see my dishes. Peep how I live, think I got 3 wishes. Endless, ice, bread. I ain't never lacking, I be getting to the action. I'm finessing with a passion. President, 5-time champion. Gravy came through and put fashion on fashion. Da, 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 da. We pull up, they say, ooh la la. Da, 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 da,
Stepping on a, I ain't wiping no. What the Freddy needs is a. Looking in the dark, I need no sight. That fool on a bike. Boom from the and I take it. What the Fred get, little money in a big spark. My talk that I headed to the park. Boy, I ain't got no heart. Miss my home, is it ever so deep? Walking in the heat while I bump Jay's beats. I'm a Hensties, O's from Gravy Height. Got no field, better come and fight. Too dope, got rope in my backpack. Lil' wanna bump Jay's beats. Got steez, oh please, give me all that. Owe me money, I'ma need some cash back. Understand, I'm a leader. I'm gonna complete it. Turn around, baby girl, I'm cold in the club, got yo shivering, stole yo like the bling ring, backpack full of that loot. I'm so petty, I'ma teeth your boots.
Shows, where they at? Sold out. To the world. Get the bag, get the money. Your mom, she still love it. Never wife, I love the money. Out in San Diego with some boys. 3 days no sleep, can't keep poised. Boys bugging on pesticide. 4 buddies streaming like I'm bonafide. MK2, it's a joyride. She jolly streaming like Mr. High. Boys in the stew, all the yo, we quiet. Got it in the buns, one map, 5 guys. Meal with the fries, eyes on the prize, it's the bag. Baby, no money, but you say. Only ever trying to get paid. Pop it, bop it, lock it, fake. I don't know how I got laid. Got a little punch, got it in a rose. 10 like Ben 10, wrist on froze. Merch seller full name Jason Clothes. Never sold out, but I sold out shows.
Baby, no money.
This right here is a 100% certified slapper.
Every day like the first date. Still get butterflies, oh yeah. Baby, ain't no looking around in first place. So I love him even more on his worst day. He's always there for me. And I don't know why he don't ever give up. Go beyond and above, yeah. But every time he does, I'm right back at her. I keep on falling in love. Oh yeah. Keeps on falling in love. I keeps on falling in love. Oh baby. Keeps on falling in love.
You the reason why in the first place. Even going up in the show space. Ain't no doubt about it, you elevate.
Baby.
You gotta give yourself some credit. So baby, don't forget. Girls like you make the world go round. You make the world go round and round.
And I don't know why he don't ever give up. Go beyond and above, yeah. But every time he does, I'm right back at her. I keeps on falling in love. Oh yeah.
And now, it's the Minstrel Show update with your correspondent, Jennifer Duval.
How's everybody doing? This is Sean Dunn, you know me, Jennifer Duval. I'm over here chilling with little brother right now, and it feels good. You see us. I'm listening to the Minstrel Show. You ain't heard it? It's the biggest color show on earth.
I'm overweight, rappers fat to death. Obese when these beats catch wind of my breath. And yes, you ain't heard, you still rocking with the best. I just say y'all from taking the guess. Not jeans, my dear, you ain't worthy to breathe my air. Stand tall in the pair I wear. Am I making it clear? I's the best to lay his head round here. And no, I'm not the heir pair to whoever. They never could out-hit us. Fitters try to think fast, but never could outwit us. The only thing that they could ever do is outfit us. When clothes fit strange, I'm playing Rick James. Your couch, I'm coming out with a bang. Straight tape, pull a knife with no middle, man. Everybody at the label asking, will it bang? I say chill, just take a nope. Now let my people sing. 10 G's a show.
We're here in Seattle. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And pitching in this game, Luis Castillo.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Jose Altuve in now, takes ball one off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
The line of the pitch. Outside.
3-1.
And he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's Alex Bregman. On the ground right side. And it's just foul. That was close. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Fastball for a strike. Way upstairs, ball one. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That one catches the zone. 1-2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And now it's 1-2. And that one missing low. Right side. Haniger has a beat on it. Brings it in. Now we check out the Astros lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Jose Abreu up to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Foul ball there.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Altuve off of first with 2 away. And Abreu swings for that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
2 outs. That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating baseball.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, but he pulls it off the bag.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and he might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't build it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
First and second, 2 down. Here's Kyle Tucker. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. And ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Carlos Vargas appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Vogt getting loose as well. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, out towards left center. Raley flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 left on. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. Back in Seattle and on the hill today, Framber Valdez.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
Yeah, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Valdez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. out there, and one away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one way inside. One out, base is empty. Here's a 1-1. They stack center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
One gone, runner at first. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. And that one fouled off.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Man at first, one away. Bounce to the left side. A sliding stop. Goes to second. Safe there. Mitch Garver up to hit here. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Top of the second. Now at the plate, Yainer Diaz. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side? This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Forget it. A solo shot. And the Astros jump in front. It's 1-0.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And here comes Scott Service as he's ready to make a change on the mound. Luis Castillo won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Trent Thornton into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Down the left fielder, Chas McCormick. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And now, Jeremy Pena. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. And there's the strike.
One play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss. One out in second.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake Myers. Hit in the air, left field. He makes the grab.
Now the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch way upstairs. McCormick leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And it's even up.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The pitch. That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
You jump out of bed, the one you can't buy no matter how hard you try. Watch out, you might trip, whoops, right off the edge. Yes, I am the fiend, the one with no sleep that creeps in your sheets and crawls up your sleeves. The one who won't leave, you best believe me. You better go and see the one and only. The one and only. The one and only. No, don't stop, just drop the top, pull up, and let's rock. Yes, I am insane, I forgot your name. You hit my main vein, boom, just like a train. So bring me my 9 and come follow me up. Let's have a good time. The one and only. The one and
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Freddie Peralta. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Luis Arise stands in.
For Miami, the second baseman, Luis Arraez.
And the pitch. On the corner for a strike. And away we go here in Milwaukee. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
On the ground to first, Hoskins. And he takes it himself for the out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Tim Anderson, batting with one down, takes a strike. Anderson, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2013. And the 0-1. In the air, left field. Yelich makes the grab for the second out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Just missed. That one's in there. That's strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Jake Berger in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two outs. Fastball in for a strike, and the count 1-1. There's the swing and a miss. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And another ball. On the mark there. Ball 3. Jazz Chisholm Jr. waits on deck for Miami. Kicks and deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. There's a strike. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
And now 1 and 2. Activity in the bullpen. Elvis Peguero preparing to come on if needed. Clark warming up as well. That's down and in.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult for his opponents.
We go to the bottom of the first. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. And he deals. Ball one, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Late that time, and it's strike two.
1-2.
And a pitch. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And a pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one misses. And the count is filled up. Got him looking for the K. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count off as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
William Contreras in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Absolutely belted way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. So up next, Sal Frelick. That one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
It's a good take.
That one missed. Left-hand batter waits. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Brewers go down quietly. Scoreless after one. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Elvis Peguero. Here's is the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. And here it comes. Swing and a miss.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
And the slider just misses.
1-1.
And another ball. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Upstairs. Jesus Sanchez next to hit for the Marlins. Righty to the plate. Out towards left center. Drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And now the 0-1. That's a little bit low. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, singing.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Got a good eye there.
2-1.
There's a strike at the knees. 2-2. Swing and a miss and out. Pulled the string of the changeup.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, varying speeds like that to a hitter can be really effective. And right there, you could tell that hitter was just overmatched.
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He could.
Keep your eyes on me, apply that. Get it, don't be timid when you apply that. Love upon it, leave it. I don't wanna, baby, like you said, it's so fine and spicy, baby. Jump up on this. I guess that's why you like it, baby. Come and get this. Takes a lot to excite me, baby. Give it all you got. I'm a tough cookie, baby. Get the right side. Why you texting me? You know I won't reply. Why you wait with me when I wasn't this fly? Now I'm on top and now I'm riding sky. Don't need nobody, but I'll take you down tonight. And now I'm okay with being high for all these clouds anyway. My for, but you gon' have to pay. But when you get it, like a candy. Keep your eyes on me, apply. Get it, don't be timid when you die. Love a bomb, leave it. Say I don't wanna, baby, like you mean it so fine, it's spicy, baby. Yes, that's why you like it, baby. Come and give this. Takes a lot to excite me, baby. Give it all you got. I'm a tough cookie, baby. Get the right side. Pop it, baby. Twist it, honey.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, first pitch coming up. Getting the nod on the mound, Kevin Gausman.
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Righty delivers. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One gone here.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Andrew Vaughn now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. One down, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. Two now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-1.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Left field, way back there. Varsho going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. White Sox 0, Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Toronto. And on the hill here today, Eric Betty.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Bottom of the first. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
The right fielder, George Springer.
The pitch. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Here comes the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes
sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Bichette up to the dish. The shortstop takes the ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Up the middle, Lopez throws to first in time, and Bichette is retired. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Davey Garcia gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
That one not close. Yeah, that's ball 2. The wind and the pitch. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
One out, base is empty. Into center. Robert puts it away. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. Fastball for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Broken bat, rolling to first. The tag, and he's out. Play made, that ends the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Second inning set to go. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Yoan Moncada. Moncada, 28 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And a pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. off the plate inside. And now it's even 1-1. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
And that one in the air center field. Kiermaier snags it on the run.
The designated hitter.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. In there for strike one.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Ball one there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next for Chicago, Dominic Fletcher. That's in there, 0-1. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the top of the second. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Next pitch is outside. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
They're early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch in this next one.
Line drive. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And next to hit for the Sox, Paul DeYoung. And that's in there for strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the slider just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jordan Romano, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Fletcher on at second with 2 down. Right through there for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Soy latino de sangre, yo salí de la calle, vengo de un barrio humilde y el corazón sigue grande. Llevo el alma en la rumba pa' que mueva la cintura, el que te prende el ambiente y el que te pone a gozar. Un pasito pa' aquí, un pasito pa' allá. Todos mis latinos ahora vamos a rumbear. Un pasito pa' aquí, un pasito pa' allá. Todos mis latinos ahora vamos a rumbear. Estamos todos desacatados, que no protestan ni los vecinos. Hacer esto no para hasta mañana. Hoy vamos a hacer lo que gusta la baby que tenga, que lo mueva rico, mojada en el bote, los ojos, pa' que se le note envuelta, pa' que eso le explote. Ella quiere que yo, porque eso lo tiene. Después que probó mi receta, me dice que soy su. Un pasito pa' aquí, un pasito pa' allá. Todos mis latinos ahora vamos a rumbear. Un pasito pa' aquí, un pasito pa' allá. Todos mis latinos ahora vamos.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Jose Quintan. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And down the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. The wind of the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. In the air out to center. Bader should have it and makes the grab. Then there's one down. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One out, base is empty. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Wouldn't chase that time. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And now it's Christian Walker. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swings through that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Now Jack Peterson. Step off, throw to first. And he's back in safely. First pitch, not close. 2 outs. Slap the other way, foul. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Strikes. Third out, and that ends the frame. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back here at Citi Field, and getting the start, Zach Gallen.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
No left field. Brandon Nimmo.
The wide to kick the pitch. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in the swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Fly ball to right. Thomas gets under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away.
That is third. The shortstop.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, look, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Runner on at third, 1 gone. That's in there, and a count 1-2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
The pitch. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got it. 2 gone after the strikeout. Runner stays put at third.
Huge strikeout right there. And the effort behind the plate can't go unnoticed. That was a great job by him.